channel.
Powers, abilities, and feats. Let's get into it. The teams he's been on, here are the list. The Suicide Squad, Checkmate, the Shadow Fighters, the Living Assault Weapon, also known as LAW, Law. Enemies list: Wolfgang Schmidt, Eclipso, Emil Bork, the Commandor, Dr. Blaze, Dr. Tizen, hopefully I said that right, the Jury, and of course the Suicide Squad itself. Abilities: Peak Human Condition, Master Combatant, Expert Marksman, Significantly an expert with any weapon, Espionage, and Tactical Knowledge. Gear, of course, is the helmet, and what it can do: Sonic Boom that can deafen ears and destroy objects, Anti-Gravity, all allowing him to float, X-Ray Vision allowing him to see through solid objects, Bulletproof, Underwater Breathing if needed, Communications, meaning like a walkie-talkie, but I guess you can call it a talkie-heady, I don't know. Come with sensors to detect enemies. He also has firearms, and also his body armor built-in suit costume actually is bulletproof. Jetpack in case, hopefully I said that right, jetpack in case he needs to fly out of a jam or into one. And he even has his own M3 fighter jet. Feats include, but not limited to, by the way, everything I said about the helmet, it's limited. There's probably more things that it can do, but it would be a long list to have to go down. It would take me forever to write it down, or to have to explain it to you guys bit by bit. But let's continue. Feats include: was recruited for a time by the Yellow Lantern Corps. That's impressive. Supersonic defense screens, as demonstrated when he survived an RPG direct attack. His helmet sounds capabilities allows him to block people from hearing a private conversation he wants to have with another, or if he wants to torture his enemies into a confession, he could admit a sound pitch painful enough to hurt a person's head into submitting to its sound frequency. In his own home, he has a private room filled up to the walls with weaponry from across many weapons, whether fully automatic or something with a bang. He also has a supercomputer like Batman in his cave to monitor crime around the city along with news reports. Hypersonic plane, like I already said, so he can never be late. Assisted in figuring out Giganto's pressure points. That's impressive. When she was in large scale size, able to throw grown men around and lift them. Broke chains with his bare hands. Did a spine buster on a grown man like Bane did to Batman. Jumped off a building and landed on his feet unarmed while dodging bullets in the process, along with shooting some back. Drop kicked the crap out of lizard type creatures. He can break through helmets that were designed for durability. Punched a man through a wall. Threw down with vigilante. A small group of people carrying various weapons, including firearms, had him cornered, and he was able to take them all down. When Blue Beetle's weapons were powered down, Peacemaker was able to beat the candy out of him in a hand-to-hand combat type fashion. He was able to punch Blue Beetle with his armor on hard enough for him to feel his punches. Think about it. He was wearing his armor and he still was able to feel Peacemaker's punches. Put the work on Deadshot at one point, hand-to-hand without a gun needed. He dodged a Blue Beetle attack, a blast, dodged missiles, dodged bullets, quick enough to shoot a gun off a cop's hand before he could aim it at him. He had his back turned for a moment and was greeted with a small soldier army of men, to which he reacted quickly enough to turn around and gun them all down at once. He has a gun that can blast away a helicopter. Think about that, with one shot. A gun powerful enough to blast back Major Force. Yeah, Major Force. That's actually a character that's pretty powerful. He has a weapon that can blow up a pyramid. He has many helmets that can use various purposes. Able to fight Talon. Held his own against Swamp Thing. Held his own against Red X. Hopefully I said that name right. Held a guy against the wall using only his finger to jam up this guy's nose. Battled it out with Teen Deathstroke. Stalemate Bloodsport. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy our content, you know what you guys can do. You can share, you can like, or you can subscribe to our channel. When you guys subscribe to our channel, you know what you do. You guys are building our empire and allowing us to provide you guys with even much more greater content for you guys to enjoy.